Hi, I'm Chris, and we're going through this year's PSAT Math. We're on question 17, and this question tells us that J is greater than K. It tells us J and K are both integers. And what is an integer? So hopefully you said an integer is a non-decimal non-fraction. That's exactly what an integer is. It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be zero, but it just can't be a decimal, it can't be a fraction. And then they also tell us that J squared plus K squared equals 25. So the question asks us to pick which one of these values is the least value that J could be. And that means that we want to, since they're asking for the least value, we want to start with the smallest. We want to start with answer choice A in this case. These are listed least to greatest, so we're going to start with -5. Let's see if J could be -5. So if J is -5, that would be -5 squared plus K squared equals 25. -5 squared is 25. When you subtract 25, you get K squared equals 0, and you get K equals 0. So for that one, we would have J as a -5 and K as a 0. So let's ask ourselves, does that work? Is -5 in fact greater than 0? It's not. Good, so 0 is actually greater than -5, so that means we can eliminate answer choice A. That one's not going to work out, and I'll leave the work up here for a sec while we go through answer choice B and test that one. So B says that J is -4. All right, let's try that one out. -4 squared plus K squared equals 25. -4 times -4 is a positive 16. Subtract 16, K squared equals 9, which means that K equals, so a lot of you might look at this and say 3, but make sure that you remember for PSAT and SAT, and this is true of math always, but it'll show up a lot on these tests. When you take the square root, you can get both a positive or negative result. This could be positive or -3. Well, we know that if we check these values, -4 and +3, we know -4 isn't greater than +3, but let's check the -3. Is -4 greater than -3? So hopefully you said no. -4 is further to the left on a number line than -3, so this doesn't work for answer choice B either, which means we can eliminate A, we can eliminate B, and let's check out answer choice C. So if we plug in a -3 for J, I'm testing that one, we have -3 squared plus K squared equals 25. That's 9 plus K squared equals 25. K squared equals 16, which means K could equal 4 or -4. We know -3 is not greater than 4, so that one doesn't work. But let's try -4. If we put in a negative here, -3 is in fact greater than -4. It's further to the right on a number line than -4 is. So this works, and therefore answer choice C is our correct answer. Now why don't we have to try answer choice D and answer choice E? Okay, so hopefully you're looking at this and saying, I'm not sure why I didn't have to plug those in and check them, but it has to do with the order in which we went through the answer choices. If the question's asking you for the least value, you want to start with the least value. For more, please feel free to check out other videos, and thanks for watching.